here we are, folks, with game number 1 in our grand finals. Mr. Ping taking on cathArc. To start things off here over in Colorado Springs, both these players looking to carry on the championship home here tonight for the start of Season 2 of Smash Thursdays. But cathArc on the Robin, looking to keep it up as he was. The reason why Mr. Ping is in the losers anyways, this is a death match. This is a rematch, believe it or not.
Ooh, dude, cathArc. Okay, so cathArc, again, another player that we saw from last season. Great Robin player. And Robin, honestly, is a character that I love.
Yeah.
He's got such a cool toolkit. His up B is so cool. I just love everything about the character. It's from my favorite Fire Emblem game where you get to play as Robin. Right, mine of course is always called Shimona Dad, but still, nonetheless, it's overall. I'm so happy that Robin got the respect he deserves in this game. Because Robin is a powerful mage, and he's not going down.
Well, he's going up, Luke, as Mr. Ping just used the biggest of craniums to send him there.
And guys, this is our grand finals. No exclamation point this time. Just grand finals, all caps, baby. And now, Mr. Ping hanging out in losers right now, but we're about to see if he's going to stay there or if he's going to bring cathArc back down to fight him.
So far, it's looking really good for Mr. Ping actually getting the first stock here, and it seems like he has a pretty good hold on this. We always got to be careful with the projectiles, but the weakness for Robin, if the Wario is able to get up in your face, it's going to be pretty hard to kind of shake him off.
Oh, no, most certainly. And you see Mr. Ping there again reading that tech roll right out of there. Putting all this shield pressure on, not letting him go for even a second. But cathArc he's handling it so well. He's handling all of this pressure so well, but he's just not able to close the stock out.
Yeah, cathArc looking to see if he's able to land a killing blow, but misses the Arc Thunder.
Mr. Ping is out for vengeance.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He wants to reset the bracket here. He's hungry. He's starving.
Ooh,
he's going.
He gets the tech, though. Great tech coming out. Wow, that was a scary tech in general. Because so obviously Mr. Ping, wow, incredible. Obviously, Mr. Ping, or Wario's down air, very similar to Mewtwo's and a couple others, shoot you up.
Yeah.
Unless you hit the very tip. So it's only tippers that will actually send you straight down, as we've seen. So a lot of times, especially if you GI correctly, the down air won't ever spike you.
Yeah. Well, we just saw cathArc with a good kill confirm right there with the Arc Flame.
But is it going to be enough in this game number 1?
I don't really know. cathArc, 71%. This is definitely an uphill battle. He has to play nearly perfectly if he wants to get out of here, but has to be careful with the waft. Or anything else that could basically...
Oh, he went for the waft. He actually missed it.
No!
But nonetheless, Mr. Ping is still so far ahead, it might not even matter.
Right. cathArc right now on this Robin has to be very careful.
Great damage. But again, that's like the first damage that he's almost got on him since he took that first stock.
Goes for the bite. Not going to be able to kill just yet.
He's going to go for the spike here once again. No, he actually isn't able to.
Oh,
and it's going to be a forward tilt. Quick slap. Game number 1 going up to Mr. Ping. He is on the track for that reset here in our grand finals of Colorado Springs.
Yep. CD's 5 fingers. That's what it took for Robin to get knocked off the stage.
So much clapping. Skip. But nonetheless, here we're going into game number 2. We ran through so many great brackets, found so many great grand finals, and I'm so excited to see Mr. Ping in our grand final. I mean, the losers run. The losers run.
I'm excited to see him bring it all the way to the reset.
He's so good right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that's what we have to say, that Wario, he's a character of a lot of tools. He's a character who's going to do a lot of hurt if you're not careful. But cathArc, once again, bringing it back to the Pokemon Stadium, hopefully downloading his opponent here.
We're going to need some downloading, and
that is the shield break.
I think he should be able to kill, right?
No, not yet. Unfortunately, the wrong side of the stage.
Yeah. I mean, also, he didn't have time to full charge it because he had to jump on the ledge. He missed the first jump. Like, nothing was ideal there, but nonetheless, great shield grab. As you can see, again, bounces you up.
Oh!
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Mr. Ping said, all right, pretty strong start coming out from you, but watch what I can do.
Yeah, you always got to watch out for Mr. Ping as he...
Good grab there. Gets the follow-up clap. Kick.
Good kick.
And another one shoots him up again.
Man, imagine if that actually spikes.
Imagine if that spiked.
Yeah. What a move.
What a move, dude. But nonetheless, Mr. Pink putting on great pressure, really bringing this game back from that beginning problems he had. And, but no, cathArc said, no, I'm in winner's finals for a reason.
Sword. Yeah.
I am in winner's finals for a reason. Yep. Let me show you what I can do with Robin. That was incredible. Great spike coming out. He was letting, Mr. Pink was running the tempo of this game this entire time, and finally we see cathArc come out there and kind of start pulling it back.
Yep.
So yeah, you can have center stage.
He had a book. Knowledge.
Knowledge. I read the book.
He consumed the knowledge, and now he's adapting with the knowledge here. Mr. Pink still trying to find a kill onto cathArc.
God, I love the song. The music on the stage is so good. You're right. Doesn't it just throw you back? Oh, the dash attack, though. What a great tech roll.
The shoulder tackle definitely throws me back to when I was getting beaten by a Wario.
Right now, lol. Exclamation point, Coast Springs, love it.
Ooh, Levin's doing a lot of damage. And cathArc still trying to see if he can rack it up. 106 now to Mr. Pink. That's going to be the Arc Thunder. And another Arc Thunder. Oh, my God.
Arc Thunders mid-air. Great snipes. We clearly have our sharpshooter here.
Thunder and lightning is all it takes.
Facts.
Facts.
Facts. Ooh, the
waft, though.
Mr. Pink sees a really easy opportunity for him to take a waft there based on the missed up B. So he takes that just to make sure we can make this an even game.
Yep.
One stock to one stock.
All it takes is one mistake, and both these players are going to be at a
great
disadvantage.
Damage.
cathArc looking to raise it up. It's at 48% right now.
Ooh,
but the
speaking
combo,
of damage,
he's clapping back. Mr. Pink.
Oh my gosh, the up B almost finishing him off. Well, gets a little stock back, or a little percent back there by grabbing that. Counters the arc fire with his nair. He's rolling back in, falls down on him.
Yep.
Nothing too much. Just really cathArc just kind of spamming a bunch of moves, hoping that one of them lands so we can get a good solid follow-up. But for the most part, just kind of hanging out, poking away. Both players obviously playing very, very safe, very nervous with this stock, as this is a huge game.
Yep, Mr. Ping, if he wins this one, he's just one game away to reset the bracket for grand finals here. But right now, Mr. Ping is still trying to see if he can get the kill here. But cathArc has other ideas, but the percents are rising, Luke.
Man, they're both just playing so safe. The tempo of this game has decreased so much. And you can feel the fear on both these players as they want this win. Oh, he isn't able to quite close that out. He goes for the smash attack, gets punished by a dash. Nothing too crazy. Both very, very close percents, 90 to 98% here.
Yep, still going to be very, very close with cathArc. Definitely wanting to top the series. He's
off the stage.
On charge.
He gets back on with the bike. The bike actually blocks the arc fire.
Goodbye, bike.
Bike goes down. He misses the up tilt. The arc fire back on ledge. He rolls out, isn't able to punish it on cathArc's edge.
Watch out for that forward tilt.
Oh, actually, it's knocked back. The up B almost finishing him off. He isn't able to punish the up B either when he lands on the ledge. He's trying to make it back. The up B, he gets hit with it. He's going to get knocked up.
Woo! That's going to be a 2-0 so far. One more before Mr. Pink can reset the bracket in Colorado Springs. He has to feel so good on this Wario right now. He is on fire.
I thought it was too much. I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty, dude. This grand finals is getting me. These players are so evenly matched, and watching these guys duke it out and fight for those top points. Again, these guys have to compete over 8 weeks. So we're going to see Mr. Ping, we're going to see cathArc, we're going to see these two guys competing against each other week to week, every single Thursday night.
That's correct, Luke. And right now, this is a character swap. We're seeing the Inkling from cathArc. No longer going to be using the Robin here, but Mr. Ping definitely not scared.
I got a question. You're being put into Smash. What's your final Smash? My final Smash is definitely...
kick to chest.
Is definitely kick to the chest. I just square you. I square you up and I drop kick your chest.
And first you get a recovery of 10% because that's how much it took for you to kick me in the chest.
I like it.
And then you kick the person off stage.
Worth it.
Yep.
Worth the insta kill. So actually we see an Inkling swap here. So this is interesting, right?
Yep.
So before, I mean, it seemed like he was doing pretty good with the Robin, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's a matchup thing.
Yeah, I definitely think this matchup here will definitely favor the Inkling. It should at least. The Inkling is going to be a little bit more agile, going to be able to get a lot more combo games off, and I think right now, since Mr. Ping is constantly getting into the face of cathArc, you want to be able to have that quick response. Like, you know, the neutral air, forward air, all comes up relatively fast, right? So, definitely an interesting choice.
I mean, no one's got a better dash dance than Inkling.
Oh, yeah, no one.
Facts.
Not even close.
Yeah, not even close. Oof, but that forward air coming out hot, closing out that first stock. Mr. Ping's looking pretty strong here so far. This might be a 3-0 bracket reset.
Yeah, Mr. Ping isn't even swayed at the moment by this Inkling, who can rack up damage really fast. cathArc, oh, thankfully, Inkling has a pretty good recovery. When you say.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's pretty damn good.
Very good, actually.
Very, very good. He actually throws that the wrong direction, unfortunately. Still doing okay on Ink nonetheless. Kind of chilling, racking up a decent amount of damage on Mr. Ping, but still about a stock down is not what you want to see there. That would have been disgusting. A good solid nair coming right out of shield. Really, really good save option from Warriors. It is also a multi-hit, so even if they do get one of those first ones out and miss the first one.
Oh, good spot dodge!
And the what? He's really just he did that strictly to extend his lead.
Mr. Ping!
Tell me what you know about the waft recharge time.
The waft recharge time, I think, is about a lot of seconds.
It's like almost the whole game. You really only get one.
Yep.
So using it down that second stock is a pretty big deal for him, as closing out this final stock is going to be a little bit of a challenge.
If you had one waft, one opportunity.
Oh!
Would you take it? Oh!
He's living through it, though.
Careful.
Isn't able to punish that.
cathArc could be on a 3-stock here to reset the bracket. 98%. Mr. Ping's looking for it. What's it going to take, Mr. Ping? A slap, a waft, or just a back air? No, it's going to be a paintbrush to the face.
He said, no 3-stocks here. No 3-stocks here. This is the grand
We
finals.
don't take those.
Yeah. No.
cathArc, though, 105 right now. One bad move, and it's all over for him. You have to be really, really anxious for this guy. Ah, the cranium!
That's it. That's the reset.
That is going to be the reset in Grand Finals, and we're going to be moving on to both the players once again duking it out in a best of 5 to see who takes home Colorado Springs today. Woo.
A lot of big brackets tonight. Obviously, this is the first week of our 8-week-long season, so pretty much everybody who's anybody that's out in these locations is all out at these specific areas. So we got, I mean, Roseville's still running. They have like a 60-man bracket in just that small Walmart space, so pretty exciting here. We got a lot of hype games, and it's just great to see two of our best players from any of our locations here duking it out in a grand finals like this, and a full knocking them into losers and then coming back and resetting the bracket. Like, the storyline here is great. I love it. Switching back to the Robin, this is what I want to see. They're two mains going against each other. Game 1, grand finals, bracket reset.
And this is, I think, a really good move from cathArc. You know, unfortunately, the Inkling counterpick didn't really work in your favor, so just go back to what works for you.
Yeah, you know, it didn't do bad by any means, but I mean, not anywhere near, I feel, the level that your Robin has as far as the matchup knowledge.
That's right, and you know, cathArc right now is coming to this with a reset bracket. He has 3 more chances to see if he can take the victory in Colorado. You gotta remember, cathArc is the reason why Mr. Ping was in losers anyways, and now great arc fire.
Oof!
Mr. Ping is maybe in a little bit of trouble. cathArc right now playing really well.
Feeling it. cathArc's feeling himself for sure, and he's in there. Mr. Ping said, okay, you got some moves. Let's see what we can do here.
Yep. Mr. Ping, though.
Goes for the nair, manages to block the arc fire. He broke his shield. No, wait.
No, that wasn't a shield break. He just unshielded at a bad time. Oh, but a read coming out from the Lemon Sword user. cathArc on this Robin is killing it.
Ouch. Rest in peace.
Yeah, definitely.
So come back here once again. Really, really good first stock coming out from the cathArc. He said, all right, I went all the way through winners. I can do this. Like, this is my week. And he's going to try to fight this back and reset, not even reset, but win this final set of the night.
Yep. Some say whoever wins the first game of the grand finals is going to have that momentum building up, and
totally, the mental game, the map element, everything about it is winning that first game is so important.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, Mr. Ping still looking for the opportunities to take down cathArc, who is at 99%, but Mr. Ping himself is going to be at 88.
cathArc's kind of, he's gatekeeping the motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting.
That is 2 stocks down and only 99%.
Yeah, cathArc right now.
And the motorcycle is still stuck on the map. You see Mr. Ping now is realizing that he knows he needs to get off stage. It finally disappears.
Oof.
Oof, and he holds it a little bit too long. It takes a lot of percent for it.
Yeah.
This looks like a game that Mr. Ping is not going to win.
Yep, it looks like cathArc. He isn't gonna take the 3 stocks. He's gonna give it to Mr. Ping.
Wow.
All it takes
Great
is
spacing for Mr.
he has to waft up, but I don't think he want to use it right now, especially he wants to come back. Looks for the left sword.
Wow. Okay, hitbox, hello?
Yep.
Yeah, Sakurai, hello? Hitbox? He's been upping quite a bit. It doesn't seem like a very safe option in a lot of these cases. It pushes you very, very high.
Yeah. Arc Thunder, though, going to be doing a little bit of that. Oh,
there it is!
There it is! That's going to be the 11th sword to take game number 1. A 3-star to start off the reset bracket here.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This is exactly what I wanted to see.
Right.
We see him knock Mr. Ping into losers. Mr.
Yep.
Ping comes back and resets the bracket in grand
Yep.
final. All the way through the losers bracket, resets grand finals, right? Grand finals, final set. And then all of a sudden, cathArc turns it on, switches back to his main, and takes game number 1 with a 3 stock. If that's not a storyline, then I don't know what is.
Lose 3 games in a row to give Mr. Ping some false hope. Right now, cathArc is looking to take victory off his fingers and pry it from Mr. Ping's Wario here. cathArc on this Robin. Once again, we're going to be going on to Pokemon Stadium 2 to start things off.
Classic. Good nair into back air there. Just kind of, oh, another back air. I like it. Actually going for that down to, oof. Both of them looking for some gimps. They want to end this first stock early, and I like that.
Yep.
Pretty even percentages here, nothing too crazy. Looks like Mr. Ping's been doing a pretty good job of just kind of keeping that pressure on and staying on top of him so he can't just spam those projectiles out. But overall, I mean, these guys are just so evenly matched. It's such a great game.
Yeah, definitely. And cathArc right now going to see if he can...
Just, I mean, right now they're just fighting for neutral, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's all this is. They're just sitting in the middle of the map there. They're fighting for that neutral game. They just, you see cathArc just burning through book by book by book by sword, and he's just burning them down one by one, just trying to get as much damage off as possible. Off stage once again. He gets a little bit of a punish off that up B, but it's not as much as you would probably expect, and so even.
Arc Fire!
Arc Fire!
Arc Fire!
Oh, there we go. A little bit of a punish there. Nope,
fire.
actually nothing too much. A little bit of Arc Knight in there. Not actually able to completely dodge that. There's a forward air coming out.
That 11th sword hurts.
It does indeed, yeah.
It hits like a truck.
It does. Good dash attack there. Almost pushing him out, but not quite. We're going to see if we get some off-stage action here. No, he actually misses it. Both managed to make it back to stage.
God.
Robin's up B good enough to recover off of that little kind of dink he felt down there. And now we're pretty much a next good hit is going to take this first stock.
Yep. A good hit we might be seeing quite soon. Sometimes all it takes
is a momentum stock for sure.
Yep. Whoever takes this one is definitely going to be looking to take this game here. That's generally how it goes.
That's the back air. That's it. The back air is going to take Mr. Ping's first stock, and this is going to put cathArc in a great position. Let's see how much damage he can get before he loses this very first stock.
Sometimes all it takes is, what, 3 games? Oh, okay.
How about 0?
All right. Looks like we're starting from where we started.
Very, very even first stock. Both these guys starting at second stock with 0% here, and we're back at it. These guys are playing. These guys are spacing each other so well.
Yeah, definitely. You wouldn't believe it, but Wario actually doing a great job of always closing the distance here, but cathArc has better answers than him so far. The 11th sword doing so much percent, knocking him off the bike. Oh my gosh, cathArc, nice edge guarding.
That's not what you want to see.
Oh my
Poor
lord.
Mr. Ping. Losing that stock. That might be a little tilting here. Let's see if he can bring it back.
Yeah, definitely.
He's nairing quite a bit. He's just kind of throwing these out here. He knows he needs to do a lot of damage if he wants to bring this back. I think it's time to go on the offensive. He goes for a quick kill. It's not going to be quite enough. Robin's up B is a little bit too much. He might be time to waft this and go for a pure 1v1 neutral.
Yep, there it is.
It's not enough!
It's not enough! That's a tilter right there, Mr. Ping!
He has no waft. He's down a full stock. This is not the situation that Mr. Ping wants to be in the grand finals.
Yep, cathArc right now, though, gonna capitalize this, trying to get some percentage right now, 12 at the moment.
Great aerials kind of coming out, 31% already. He's using these, just all of his different kind of dink tactics to push as much pressure as he possibly can before losing this stock, because he knows. Okay, he manages not to SD, which is exactly what we don't want to happen here.
Yep, no cathArc here.
Ooh, okay, again, using this to kind of border it out. You can see Mr. Ping getting a little bit desperate there. He doesn't know exactly what to do. He needs to get in, but he's getting zoned out completely. He hasn't even touched cathArc in so long.
Oh, I thought that was really genius. He used the Arc Flame to propel himself to maybe get the kill onto our cathArc, but
honestly, though, that trade there is completely worth it for the cathArc. cathArc has him all the way up at 115%. Mr. Ping has to turn it on.
Yep, and the grab is going to toss him in the air, but one hit from the left sword's going to do it. No, he misses right there.
This is good damage from Mr. Ping here. This is what he needs, but this might be it.
There it is.
And that's it.
The arc flame into the up
cathArc
smash.
going up 2-0 in the grand finals here of our Colorado Springs bracket.
Yeah, definitely. And right now,
yeah, this Robin is nice. What's up, Nico?
he just needs to win one more game.
Last game, baby.
In Colorado Springs to bring it home and take first place. And
you know, after getting 3-0'd in the first set of the grand finals and having that reset and then come back and just being like, hold on. I didn't need that inkling. I don't need none of that stuff. I'm coming back with this 2-0. Crispy Robin, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
He's just got to get that bad mojo out of him first. That's why the first 3 stocks, the first 3 games didn't go in his favor. Just let Mr. Ping warm up a little bit, It's like, give him a chance. And then it's like, it's the on switch. I found it. It's time to win. And let's see if he will win in Grand Finals, as we are going to be taking it to Animal Crossing ourselves. This is Smashville. This could be the last game.
Starting off with some strong damage here coming from cathArc, getting that arc fire straight into an up smash, or an up air, excuse me. And then, but Mr. Ping definitely answering back immediately with his kind of chain of multiple nairs and up airs and claps and whatnot. But ooh, great 2-frame.
That was.
Let's see if we get another one.
No,
Isn't able to quite land that second one quite out.
Oh, already at 62% for 2 hits with the left sword, 76.
Great punish.
Oh my
I'm loving it. He's just not letting him land.
There's no... you cannot go to ground control there.
Wow, yeah.
Great combination, Mr. Ping.
Ground control.
Gonna be in a lot of trouble. That's it. Yep, there it is. That's the first stock being taken by cathArc.
2 stocks away from cathArc taking grand finals here.
Oh my lord, him coming back from a 3-0 first grand finals. That has to be huge if you're cathArc right now, but he's still raising the percent right now. 45% already.
Fantastic damage coming out on Mr. Ping here. That was crazy.
On.
He's already at the 75%. We're only a minute into the game. What is going on?
cathArc has just turned it on. He's figured it out. 96%. cathArc is looking for the second stock already.
And he actually managed to hit him. His invincibility on the ledge actually runs out, and it's just like, what can you even do? He sees that motorcycle, gets that out of the way there. cathArc is looking to close the stock out and make quick work of this final game.
Yep, definitely. He does not have the 11 sword, though, so he does have to wait a little bit.
Going out without a fight, though. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, that's not really that good. That could have been a lot worse.
We live in, though. I mean, at this point, like, just surviving is all that really matters, because he's already so far ahead.
Yeah.
If he can close the stock out without losing.
This could be bad. There it is.
He's off ledge. He has a full charge. He isn't able to close that out, unfortunately.
It's almost there. Yeah, it's so close.
There's a little.
Oh man.
A jab killed him from the top.
Jesus.
What's up, Filthy Phil?
Mr. Ping right now could be.
That's it. There we go. Okay.
But the back air, yeah.
Finally, Mr. Ping grabbing this first stock.
He's got to get a combo right here. Watch.
He needs to turn it on. He needs a clean ass combo straight into Waff. Let's see it. Let's get this game back and even. Here it comes.
The clap is going to be coming now. Mr. Ping has a lot of work to do. If he wants to bring this one, the Waff not going to be able to connect it. The 11 sword.
He got a little bit too hypey there. I like the effort there, but again, this is the grand finals final game for him. This might be Mr. Ping's last stock if he's not able to clutch this out. Let's see what he can do.
Every percent he takes, the pressure gets higher and higher. If you're Mr. Ping, he's just trying to do his best to make sure he's going to be able to bring it to a game number 4, but cathArc does other plans. 10%. This is actually really good for Mr. Ping.
He needs this. He doesn't get it. The great tech. He gets another one, though, and he lives again. cathArc is not going down that fight. Another one.
There
and that's
it is.
3 in a row. That was incredible. We're going down to the stock versus stock. Only 38% on Mr. Ping. This is a very even game.
This is what Mr. Ping wants. This is what Mr. Ping needs. And this is what Mr. Ping deserves if he wants to keep going into Grand Finals of Colorado Springs. But cathArc might have other plans. Still outranging him a little bit.
Eating a little fire, I think that gives you about 0.3% back, so worth. But you can see here, okay, good DI there, kind of falling backwards. He hasn't been able to even touch cathArc as of yet, but hopefully he's able to get back on the stage, get a good grab, get some good waft or clapping combos, I should say. Here's a couple. We're going to see no punish actually drifts back to the ledge, but again, another good combo coming from Mr. Ping.
Coming out.
And honestly, he's in a good spot here. Mr. Ping really kind of brought this back. He has a good opportunity. He only needs a little bit more damage to get himself into kill range.
Oh, no.
But he actually gets out of the arc fire in time. cathArc is now in kill range. This might be
No!
it.
It's the one to bring it to game 4! Mr. Ping is still in it in Colorado Springs. That has to be a pop-off moment because Warrior sure as hell did. That's going to be game number 4 right now.
A comeback.
Wow.
Mr. Ping was down by 2 stocks, and
What
he
a
brought it,
set.
and he missed his first waft.
Yeah.
He actually not only brought it all the way back, but he lived long enough to get a second waft and land that to close this last stock out.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane right now. We're seeing Colorado Springs. Mr. Ping is indeed our hero here at the moment. And Mr. Ping
You can see Mr. Ping not even picking his character right away. I'm sure he got out of his chair for a hot minute and just kind of scratched his head and was like, wow.
He has 2 more wins he needs to do. 6 stocks is all that stands in his way from winning grand finals here and bringing it back after a 2-0 deficit to start things off. Here we go into Kalos Pokemon League.
Oh, man.
Woo.
What a game.
What a game indeed.
But we'll see how game number 4 goes here. cathArc just needs this 1 win to take it home. Mr. Ping, on the other hand, is still an entire game down and needs 2 wins to take this grand finals home for our Colorado Springs Week 1 of Super Smash Thursdays.
You can definitely say that one again as cathArc right now already at 45%. Mr. Ping definitely in the zone, but the platforms may prove to be a little bit tricky if you're Mr. Ping because once again, that does create a little bit of awkward situations that most players may not be used to.
So far, so good on both sides. Just, you know, in there, doing some damage. Looks like Mr. Ping's kind of really feeling himself here. Got cathArc all the way up to 76% already. He was going for that quick stock, but wasn't able to quite close that out. And instead, it looks like he'll be taking quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, definitely. Mr. Ping
And
once again. There's the Arc Flame setups. Looking for it. The Lemon Sword coming in hot.
That would have been a devastating stock.
Yep. Another Arc Fire.
That motorcycle actually is quite a nuisance for his arc fire. So
yeah.
Maybe it's time to break a couple more of those bad boys out, but I know you need to keep those in the pocket for recovery. So
Yeah,
it's a hard one.
Yep, but Mr. Ping right now just trying to see if he can make it back on stage. Once again, like you said, whoever takes the first step is going to have a lot of momentum. And cathArc right now still trying to make it a 3-1.
Mr. Ping resetting, feeling himself, taking a deep breath, getting back in the action and ready for some more. He knows that he needs to close this stock out.
Yep, he's so close, but yet so far at the moment. He has to do a lot of work if he wants to bring this to game number 5.
Not able to punish that command grab, unfortunately, from Robin.
Yeah.
But still, nonetheless, hasn't taken too much damage on this stock and is able to close it out. This is exactly what Mr. Ping needs.
I think that was an up tilt.
Yeah, it was an up tilt, and he still has his, only 34%. Got the waft. We're good. You know, we're chilling. He might even utilize it on the second stock just to make sure that maybe he'll get it again because we saw that last game. So who knows?
Yeah,
great
definitely.
damage. Great
Combo
damage.
coming in. There's still an early percent, so up tilt into the waft is still viable here.
Ooh, gets hit on the back end of that. Unfortunately, the bike actually manages to close the second piece.
Oh, the waft
Misses
is going to
the
miss.
waft.
That's not
This
good.
is not what we want to see. Only 33% right now on cathArc.
But Mr. Ping has brought it back before.
Totally. He's definitely brought it back. He did waft early enough to have a chance for a second waft.
Right.
And honestly, we saw last game, Robin killed with his jab.
Exactly,
Out the top. How much knockback do you have to have on your jab to kill out the top?
A lot of knockback,
It's got to be more than anyone else in the game because I don't know anyone else's jab who kills out the top.
But that Levin sword, once again, doing a lot of damage to Mr. Ping. The pressure may be on one more time if he's not careful.
He goes for the up smash there, isn't able to grab it. He did almost land right on top of cathArc there, so I do appreciate the try, but Mr. Ping kind of reading through that, realizing that he doesn't need to put himself in such an unsafe position, and instead has really kind of brought this game all the way back again to the point where it's a pretty close game, and he could even take the lead if he can close this stock out with something big.
Yep, Mr. Ping right
Never
now
mind.
is going to get Arc Flamed, is on his last stock once again.
This might be the last stock of the tournament for him.
Yeah, but we said that last game.
It's true, and we saw what happened. He needs to take the stock fast. Only 86% on cathArc. Already.
Oh no.
Ooh, already 57% on Mr. Ping. This is not what he wants to see.
Percent is building. I'd say what may be worse than a 3-0 is a 3-1 because you knew you could have done it. But
he gets out of the way there.
Yeah.
Pulling it back.
Mr. Ping, though, still
a lot
looking
of
to build
nairs,
that
a lot of
percentage.
nairs. Time to start using those safe moves. I like it.
Yeah, definitely. Arc Flame don't get to connect. 89%. That's kill range.
It's almost a full stock up now on cathArc's side.
Yep, there it is.
He grabs that bike, but actually ends up getting pushed past the actual point, like you mentioned there. So, One solid hit and it is all over. cathArc
No
might
11 sword,
take
though.
it here.
No 11
There
sword
it
at the
is.
moment.
No, he actually isn't able to grab with that down smash.
No.
He grabs it with
Against
the
the
bite,
bite!
and that's going to
What
be the
a
kill.
nasty
Not
bite!
only gaining a couple percent back, but taking that second stock from cathArc. This is a last stock situation. Mr. Pink
Gets
needs
the combo.
to turn
He has
it
the waft.
on.
There's the waft right now. Mr. Ping is looking to close this one out, but the 11 sword's going to knock him back. What can Mr. Ping do?
Nothing.
Oh, no!
He can't do anything. Mr. Pink goes down. cathArc takes grand finals out of the reset. Out of the reset.